Welcome back, everybody. Has been a long time, but now we finally have our qualifying match going on right here. We're 1 minute 30 in. The map is going to be Blood Boil, the first map it is, and spawning in the bottom right. We have him right here, taking the blue color, being the Terran. This is Bluecheese, representing HTT, going for the barracks expansion and spawning in the top left hand corner of the map. I would say the favorite player in this series, the red Zerg in the top left for WasteM, Zanster. And he also going for not also going for expansion first, but going for expansion first. Bluecheese has been going for the barracks expansion, but yeah, we have the two queens on the way for Zanster. And WasteM actually is a clan where also Mechanics Bergman and Lambo are playing, and it seems like. So yeah, I don't know if there's some sort of new project or if this just is some sort of thing to have a team to be in or to train with or something. I can't tell at all. But yeah, let's see how Zanster is actually doing. I haven't seen anything of him for quite some time. So we have the reactor, we have the factory on the way. Second barracks is being built right here, so I guess 60 marine drop it's going to be. Let's maybe check. Yeah, the barracks in the end didn't get scouted. So Zanster does not know about the second barracks. Maybe according to the timing that he saw in the factory, he might know what's going on nevertheless. Yeah, Zergling speed is finished, but we don't see anything moving across the map. We have the Zerglings chasing the Reaper and the third base being started for Zanster. So there's quite a lot of stuff to go for. Yeah, the 60 marine push, he's moving out already, so he's going to swap the buildings, build the medivacs, and then just not chrono boost, but speed boost them to the marines, I guess. Or the marines are just coming back home. What? So he's moving out, he's moving back in again, so Bluecheese, I don't know. I mean, there was nothing on the map, he didn't see anything, or did he? I mean, where's his Reaper even? It's just here at the tower. So it's not like he moved out his marines to save his Reaper somehow because he was chased by Zerglings. It was just some sort of random move out by the marines, in my eyes. So yeah. There you go, medivacs being loaded, and there we go, going to the top right. And for Zanster it's only Zerglings, right? Yeah, 14 Zerglings, 6 queens though, so as soon as he sees the medivacs, he's going to focus them and try to get the medivacs down before, or so they can't do that much. So Zerglings are here, but against the massive marines they should turn around pretty fast. So queens, there we go, 1 transfuse, 2 transfuses, wow, good thing saves the queen there. And now there we go, third base being started, or third command center being started for Bluecheese, and he's adding 3 barracks as well. Going for +1, going for the combat shields for the marines. And he's pressuring the third of Zanster. Oh, and he might be... he's taking out the Overlord for sure, but is he going to drop into the second base or in the natural here? Or is he just going on with the push? Oh, nice scout here. Still scouts the next medivac coming in. Scouts the Widowmine as well, so kind of knows what's going on here. Has some Banelings right there, has some Queens, has some Lings, obviously. Overseer being morphed instantly. Centrifugal hooks are on the way. And I think that's a good move here to lift, because I think the army would have been surrounded pretty much, and the longer you stay as the Terran right there, the more damage the Queen are able to deal to your medivacs, and one of them is pretty low instantly, as you can see. So every medivac falling means there are Marines going to be left behind, and you don't want to have that one happen. And now he's going in again. Nice transfuse for Zanster. He's just on point with the transfuses. He's also going for the 4th base already, right here, taking the gold base. At the same time, Bluecheese is trying to go for the drop right there at the top. He has more units back at home, but yeah, you see the creep is there, so Zanster knows what's going on here. Oh, and will there be a surround? Will there be a connection with the Banelings? Yeah, it was one connection, but yeah, it's not that many Marines going down. I think it's okay for Bluecheese. And Zanster is so aggressive in his expansions, going just for the 5th base here before even having finishing the 4th. And also, I don't know, okay, this one there's no choke, so there's actually, it might be hard to defend here with just Zerglings, but let's take a look. Did he go? Yeah, he has the lair finished. He's going for +2 carapace, and he's adding a macro hatchery right there. So let's see, there's an attack, there's one drop in the top right hand corner. Wow, this was a good Widowmine connection right there, taking out a lot of Banelings. Are you not moving here? No, you don't. You're just healing up. So let's take another look what's going on right here. You have one Viking joining the fight, taking out the Overseer. Obviously wants to get that one down, so the Widow Mines are no longer detected. And 2 more medivacs taking their way across the map. And the 4th command center is being built for our Terran. Oh, nice timing here, going in just as the base finishes, but there are lots of Zerglings coming in, so rally them behind the mineral lines maybe, instead of just attack moving them. Would be better. And it's just going back and forth. Oh, Baneling connections, pretty nice. All the Marines were being taken out. Another drop going into the 2nd base, but as well we have lots of Marines falling, and the next push is going to the 5th base again, but it's not that many Marines, so this can be held off pretty easily, I think. And there should be the lift again. Yeah, so I think Zanster is doing a pretty good job in shutting down the drops here. At the same time, we have Bluecheese at 66 workers and Zanster at almost 80. So if both players are maxed out, the Zerg has a smaller army, so he needs to get the better trades. And I don't see Zanster having the way better units here. So I think it's just about Zanster trying to surround the Marines and Bluecheese trying to lift them and not lose as many. Okay, good Baneling connection actually, you can't argue with that. Wow, Widow Mines going on, full surround right there, good Baneling connection, and that's it. But let's watch this drop, not doing anything, and there's a drop inside of the 2nd base. Oh no, it's the main base actually. Oh wow, but yeah, this is going to get down in the long run. It's just taking out some Zerglings here. Next attempt, going on to the 5th base again for Bluecheese. He's just trying to pressure all over the place. Zanster is doing a good job defending though. And yeah, he's just lifting and unloading his Marines. Going for the Spire now, which might be a pretty nice catch. But we have 7 Corruptors on the way already, so yeah, we will have something being able to deal with the Medivacs just flying in and out all over the place just soon. Yeah, this Medivac is empty anyways. Another swirl of units going out on the map. Bluecheese having the 4th base at the gold, taking another base to the right hand side. But let's go back to this area where we have some Corruptors at least trying to take out the Medivacs and lots of units underneath those Medivacs. So yeah, unloading isn't really the good idea over here. And then gold base is being attacked though, and it's going down. So at least a small win here for Bluecheese. But now Zergling Baneling comes in. Widow Mines are not borrowed. Wow. And there was a good Baneling connection, and lots of units are falling for Bluecheese. He's down 30 supply instantly. Wow, good move here. But let's go to the, yeah, it's the pocket base, the natural expansion right here for Zanster. Zanster losing some units, but where are all of his units going? I mean, he's not even defending back here. I mean, he should maybe send out the Corruptors here. Took down the Medivacs at least, so was able to clear up the Marines. And yeah, we have a hit squad on the left hand side. This one might be walking into the base on the left as well pretty soon. Queens are trying to attack the Widow Mines. Oh wow. One good connection, and all the other two Widow Mines, if one of them would have connected there, this could have been pretty hard for Zanster, because that would have been a big amount of Zerglings and Banelings going down. And again, it's just Bluecheese going in and in and in, and we see Zanster is trying to not waste the Banelings on the Marauders. At the same time, he's not getting his Transfuses down at the same time, because there's another attack in the main base. But he seems to win this fight, and the other one has been cleared up as well. Nevertheless, the army is better for Bluecheese at the moment. And upgrade-wise, we have +3/+3 on the way for Zanster. Also the adrenal glands, so the Zerglings are going to get a power spike there. On the other hand, we have +3/+3, not that far away from finishing for Bluecheese as well. So yeah, the attack upgrade is there already for the Terran. And flying there actually is not the best idea. But Zanster, oh wow, the Corruptors are not really reacting here. Oh wow, the Medivacs are, oh wow, both players are actually just leaving those units behind. But yeah, let's watch these fights over here. Looks good for Zanster. There's a drop to the base on the left hand side, but let's go back. Those Marauders do not have any Medivacs to get in, so there's going to be a surround. Okay, this is just too much, so Zanster turns around. So everything in the top right, these Medivacs have been cleared up. On the left hand side, still one Marauder trying to do his best, trying to get this down. Two Medivacs healing him though, supporting him as good as possible. But let's go back to this right hand side base and see if Bluecheese is able to push in this time. Still, Bluecheese has the upper hand in terms of army supply, and Zanster is just playing Ling Baneling for now, but Ultras are on the way. So it's just about the time that he needs to buy here, I think. Because, I mean, yes, Marine Marauder is pretty strong, but with Ultras joining the fight, I think the Zerg gets another good power spike here. The base on the left hand side didn't go down, which is pretty good. Zanster has also retaken the gold. And yeah, let's see. He's also taken a base to the top center. And now the next attack from Bluecheese seems to be coming in. Ultras are there though. We have no fungals in the meantime, but yeah, they're just trying to get through here. And Ultras obviously doing a good job. But all the Zerglings are down already. There's almost no Banelings all over the place. What? And Zanster is actually down by 30 army supply. So this is all about the Ultralisks just doing as much damage as they can. And it's the longer Bluecheese is able to kite here, the better it is for the Terran player. And yeah, even with taking out the Medivacs here, this is a pretty hard thing to go in. Scan goes down, but yeah, the army is going lower and lower. Nevertheless, Bluecheese has like 1,700 minerals, so there is a bank to build Marines from. And yeah, it's 8 Marines, 4 Marauders, 2 Widow Mines at a time. And now it seems like Zanster is on the ropes to lose the game here. The gold base is going down another time. Some more Banelings are being morphed in. Now we are going to see some connections there, I guess. Okay, everything seems to be cleared up pretty much here. Okay. Wow. Incredible long fight here. For a the attack of Bluecheese just lasted on and on and on and on. And in the end, both players somehow getting out at the same level, let's say. We have some Widow Mines here. If they can be taken out, this would be pretty nice for Zanster, but we have the next Terran units coming in already. And Zanster cannot take a break. He's down in terms of supply. He also has low income, and Bluecheese has some sort of a bank. So this is just about Zanster defending right here, right now. And he's trying to do that with the ultras. The banelings are connecting there, and it seems like this is going to be another hold for the Zerg. But it's getting closer and closer here. We have this base being denied by Zanster, at least. On the other hand, it's just been more and more. The Widow Mines are connecting over and over again, and the more they connect, the more kills they get, the more damage they deal to all of the Zerg units. And now I think we have the last army maybe for Zanster. He's going for some more, but wow, it's getting harder and harder for the Zerg to actually come back here, I think. But this is going to be a surround, but the Zerglings are going to get crushed by all these Widow Mines. Not all of them. Yeah, you see, he's trying to force the army of Zanster going over to the left so the Zergling, the Widow Mines connect. And he was successful with that. But now, somehow, with just taking out all of the medivacs all over and over again, Zanster seems to be able to stabilize here. At least the waves, the unstoppable waves, or no, not, it's not, they weren't unstoppable. Let me say, the waves weren't stopping to come in over and over again. Zanster stopped them though in the end. And now Zanster has actually taken a lead in army supply. Wow. But the setup is going to be the same again. Bluecheese is coming in and again trying to harass, trying to lift the units then. And we're already 20 minutes into the game. And it looks kind of, equal for me, for both players. This base in the backside is going to be attacked now, and I guess the Corruptor is going down easily. And there's two more Corruptors are there. But where are they? One is there, two is there. And can he actually take out the medivacs? Taking out the medivacs here is key. On the other hand, we have another push coming in to the right hand side. But I think he has to clear up this one first. Down it goes. So let's focus on this push by Bluecheese. Coming in from the right, going in for Zanster's. I have no clue which base this was. I think essentially it was the 5th, but every base has been retaken and taken down and stuff. And it's Bluecheese gathering forces. Both players are at 3-3. So I think, the Ultralisk upgrade is there as well. Zanster expanding to the top right now. But still, we don't have any fungals coming down. So we have the possibility of kiting for the Terran forever, I feel like. I mean, yes, the Zerg can maybe surround the units, and it looks like he's just going in here. Wow, and he's just rebuilding 40 Zerglings going in. The Ultralisks are doing a good job. We have some Banelings trying to connect right there into the Marines, doing a good job all over the place, and oh man, this might be it. Maybe, or at least the momentum is going over to Zanster here. He's forcing those units to be in a choke point right there. Some lifts going down by Bluecheese, trying to save some units and workers. This command center might be going down though. Taken down by the Corruptors in the long run. Yeah, some units at the bottom going down as well. And wow, Zanster doing a good job here. And actually, Zanster is still at 80 workers. 80 workers. And he's going for another base to the left. So despite having a constant pressure by Bluecheese and having bases being taken out over and over again, he somehow managed to hold managed to rebuild those bases, managed to build more bases himself, and now has taken a lead somehow. So yeah, come on, you need to fight if you want to do something. So this is it. Another lift and another lift. We only have 3 Corruptors, and as long as the Corruptors are just following the Medivacs, while the Marines are able to take out the Corruptors, while the rest of the army is following and the Marines have nothing to attack, or at least that they just attack the priority targets, which in this case are the Corruptors, since they are attacking some of his units. But yeah, you see Bluecheese is really going down in terms of economy. This base is going to be denied all over it again, and we are at 100 minerals. We have 1 mining base right here. This one is down. This one has 2 patches. So, wow. Zanster might have done that. Yeah, taking down some more workers. And, yeah, okay, Widow Mines borrow, so these Zerglings might... Okay, there's not... Wow, I didn't even see the choke here. Man, these new maps. Okay, drop in the top center. This is going down. Taken down by Zanster again. And it's just Marine Marauder pressure all over the place. Sniping down the base right there. Does he want to go for it? Yes, he does. But the surround is real. And the Corruptors are trying to chase the Medivacs right there. And the GG. There we go. Zanster takes game number 1 after, yeah, an almost 24 minutes long game. Here we go, welcome back, game 2. It's going to be Abyssal Reef, spawning in the bottom right. We have the blue Terran, Mr. Bluecheese. And in the top left hand corner, WasteMan's Zanster. With the match point right here to qualify for the final stages of this WCS Challenger tournament. So this is going to be Reaper expansion, right? Come on, do it. Yeah, I guess he's good taking the SCV right there. And for Zanster, it actually is no expansion first. It's going to be pool before hatchery here. Yeah, there's going to be command center. Overlords are making their way across the map. So let me just 1-1 and E. Oh wow, it actually works. Wow, I know what you mean. But why is it the case? I don't know, man. I have no clue. But yeah, let's watch this Overlord going down. Maybe that's a pity for Zanster. 2 Marines are there, taking it down. The expansion is about to finish. Factory is going to be there. And wait, is there? There's no other barracks. So is he going Hellions, or maybe Hellbats even? Since without the second barracks with this tech lab, it might not be the 60 Marine push, right? Oh, nice catch there. Zanster delaying the base just a little bit, but he was taking out a worker in addition at least. Starport being added behind that. So I guess we will see a tech lab and a swap to go for a Raven with the Hellions. And we have some Zerglings for Zanster. So let's see what can he actually achieve with those Zerglings. Because there's no units on the map for Bluecheese, not at all. If he just runs in... Okay, now the Hellions are out, so you need more Zerglings, but there they are. And if he's somehow able to surround the 2 Hellions that there are, this can be it, guys. And do we have the Bending Nest being made? No, so he's not going to just bust the ramp here. Okay, this is actually a trap. Bluecheese is so careful here. He doesn't want to get trapped by these Zerglings at the top. But now the Zerglings coming in. And okay. I think it was okay for Zanster to do that. I think the trade is good. And he's also damaging the command center again. So third Hellion out. And we still don't have a third base for Zanster. So does he want to go for more pressure? There's no tech. It's just Zerglings for now. Roach Warren it is. And the Banshee is out for Bluecheese. Wow. Cloak is still on the way, but yeah, since the Banshee has to fly over, I guess this is not a big problem here. Third base is going to start soon for Zanster. But yeah, okay. I don't think that the Banshee is going to attack the third base. He might want to get some worker kills here first. At the same time, we have 5 Hellions making their way across the map. Most likely aiming for the second base then. And 2 queens lining up. The Banshee joining. Yeah, okay, this is also a pretty good thing. Taking out queens is always good. 2 queens going down and trade for 1 Hellion. And now, yeah, he's trying to take down the lowered Hellion there, or in general try to take down the Hellions. But yeah, okay, it turns out to be kind of okay, but not the best of trades here. Banshee goes down, so with the Banshee going down, I think Zanster is okay here. He might be fine. Third base is about to finish soon. Third command center for Bluecheese is started as well, and he's going for a bunker, so he kind of is afraid of any counter aggression here, I think. Yeah, this is not going to do anything since we're going to have a full HP overseer. Okay, more. Oh no, not more barracks. It's engineering base being built by Bluecheese, so he wants to start the upgrades sooner or later. The Viking though, taken down. Oh, nice transfuse. Zanster is saving his overlord right there, taking out the Viking at the same time. Good job for the Swede. And another Banshee is there. 2 kills on it already. Missed that one. But yeah, sooner or later there will be spores and overseers all over the map. Not that much more Bluecheese is going to be able to achieve with those Banshees. Okay, scouting this location with the Overlord. Just coming in with the SCV arrives, but yeah, the base is going to be flown over soon as well. So it's not like there's going to be a base. Oh, nice move, Zanster shitting the creep. And taking the 4th. But Zanster, okay, now I was just about to ask what Zanster might be going for, but we see the Spire just finishing right there. So Mutas might be there. 4 are being started, +1 melee attack and +1 carapace being started as well as roach speed. So a lot of different upgrades coming up here. So he might want to build some roaches with speed, but at the same time he's going for the melee upgrades. So maybe he wants to go for banelings with the roaches as well. And Zerglings obviously to surround a little bit. But yeah, let's watch these Marines for now, because they seems to be pretty scary. They took out the 4th base and there's not that much for Zanster to deal with them. Wow. Wow. This is just such a small army, but yeah, the roaches coming in one by one are not really able to deal that much damage to all of these Marines. So they survive and survive, and wow. I didn't expect this small push to actually deal that much damage. Zanster instantly retakes the 4th base right here at the bottom. But this was hard to take for Zanster. Roach is coming in from the backside soon, 5th base being started now as well. And some more Marines are coming in, taking out an Overlord. And Bluecheese is setting up his Marine pressure all over the place again. There's a good amount of Roaches, but it's still not enough. Stimp Marines, man. So good. Mutas are coming in as well, but Mutas against Stimp Marines? You don't want to go for that fight, but I think he has to. Another base has been cancelled right there. And now we see the lift, but the Mutas are not following. Wow, and 2 bases being cancelled. We see Zanster instantly trying to retake them. But I think Bluecheese is not going to stop here at all. I mean, he's just sending in units. Do you see that? It's like a trillion Marines walking across the map while we have the 4th base for Bluecheese being started. Okay, base cancel. At least the Mutas are doing something for Zanster here, but how does he want to defend what's coming at him right here? There's no chance. He does not have Banelings. He does not have... What? He does not have any Fungals? No Banelings? There's nothing to take out this army here. I think Bluecheese just has too much. And he's just taking out the bases one by one. He's not taking out, he's cancelling them so they don't even get up. And even with Zanster taking out some units here and there, those Mutas are... Yeah, the number is not as high as they actually could deal a lot of damage. Bluecheese is able to deal with everything with just using his reinforcements. And you see, with a supply lead of 30, he's just trying to push in here. Baneling connections can change the battle though, so let's wait for those. Centrifugal hooks are barely to finish, but they are not. And so the Banelings have to try to connect like they are, and I don't think that this is enough. Bile's raining down on top of the Marines, but Bluecheese doesn't care, and he's just going in, taking out the 3rd base. The Biles are being dodged, and this is it. I think there's not that much more Zanster can do. Just stimming forward, starter stepping against the corrosive Biles, and yeah, the base goes down. GG has been called by Zanster, and we are going to game 3 after Bluecheese's win right here. Okay, welcome back guys. Proxima Station is going to be the map for the decider right here. Top right hand corner of the map, the blue Terran Bluecheese. And in the bottom left, the red Zerg right here, Mr. Zanster. And expansion first it is. On the other hand, pretty sure that it's going to be Barracks expansion, but does he want to build? Does he want to go over here, taking the more offensive base, or is he just taking the pocket base? I think the base in the back might be more likely. But at the same time, since yeah, the Terran is going to build a Reaper anyways, so he's trying to keep the Zerglings of Zanster in his base. So from that regard, you could go for the base at the front as well. But as you see, SCV being rallied to the back, and the base has been started. The Reaper. Let's just follow the Reaper, see what he's going to do, since it's not that much happening anyways. The thing is, this thing with the expansions, like taking the more offensive expansion first, let's say, is something we see a lot of Zerg players since lots of Zergs players then also don't take the pocket base as the third, but instead taking the gold base and leaving the pocket base back there for being the fourth base, maybe in the fifth. And yeah, but Zanster seems not to do it like that. Okay, queens are there, so the Reaper should lose its value. And yeah, he's building 2 additional queens as well, since yeah, having queens is always good. And yeah, another good thing is that we see more Hellions again, and it seems like there's going to be another Banshee, just as he did before. So he's sticking to his build order somehow. Speed is about to finish, so let's see how many Zerglings do we have. Just the 4. But are they able to get... no. For the third, no, not the 4th. It's the 3rd base for Zanster being started now, and that's pretty good. That's an Overlord just doing nothing here, just chilling a bit. But 4 Hellions moving out now. Is the Banshee finished already? No, it's not. Okay, it started now, as well as the Cloak. So for now, let's just follow these Hellions and see what they're able to achieve, because we have a pretty low number of Zerglings, I think. So the queens are key here. And yeah, they are in position, so it's more about dealing damage right there. But we don't have Zanster going for units, not at all. He's just sending the queens to the front, which somehow is good to defend the base. At the same time, it somehow exposes the queens until the point where there's creep being spread, which is now. So yeah, if there would have been like 2 more Hellions, for example, or maybe the Banshee would have joined earlier, then maybe a queen could have been in danger. And there you see, like 4 Hellions coming. If 2 of them would have been here earlier, I think there could have been more Bluecheese would be able to do. But we see the first roaches are coming out. Banshee is coming in though, and he's trying to snipe the queen. But okay, the queen goes down by Banshee fire. And now we have all of the queens being forced to be put together. An Overseer is being morphed. At the same time, we have the Hellions now coming in again. Let's just zoom out a little bit more so we can see everything. I mean, this taking down this base would take forever. At the same time, Zanster somehow relies on mining from this. Because at the same time, we have the 3rd base for Bluecheese being built. And if we get to a scenario where Bluecheese has 3 bases and he's able to set up more barracks over and over, like he did in the games before, I think he's just going into this habit of putting pressure on Zanster from every angle possible. And yeah, Zanster starting to open the rocks, who wants to go for the gold base next then most likely. And we see the Banshee coming in. Oh, and by accident there I spot a Spire, which I missed in the production tab completely. And yeah, the roaches are not fast enough. They're just too slow. Does he have this? Yeah, he doesn't have roach speed. So in addition to roaches being slow anyways, he doesn't have speed. And now there are Banshees. Or it's at least 1 Banshee. And roaches don't know where to go. So yeah, some of them are going to fall. But Mutas are doing their work soon, I guess. Left hand side base, Zanster is in there, going for the expansion. And now we can actually see some workers going down. But we have an okay number of Marines here. But they have to run around, and that's not what you want to have. Some workers going down at least. So let's go over there and see. The Hellions, yeah, they're going to die. That's an easy call. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that with just 6 meters. I guess you need more of them. But let's watch this drop. Wow, that's a lot of Marines going into the main base. And the Zerglings are just attacking from one side, not surrounding the Marines. And the Queens are stacking right there. Wow, but now the meters are coming in. And this is the end of these dropships. Okay, so I guess he lost quite some stuff here. But in the end, it's okay for Zanster. He's down in workers though. He has the 4th base up, but he's not really mining that much overall since... Okay, he just finished some workers and it's at 66, so he built like 10, 12 workers or something to get up to that point. And yeah, going to the... let's take a look at upgrades, where we have 1-1 for Bluecheese finished, +2/+2 on the way, concussive shells as well. And for the Zerg, it's only... Oh, that is close. You should take out that turret, right? At least try to. Okay, now it's finished. Never mind. Okay, he's trying to take out the gas. At the same time, a drop is coming up into the main base. But yeah, some banelings are there. Centrifugal hooks are finished, as you can see. So, I guess this is okay, and there's going to be a lift pretty soon. And the mutas are trying to take out the reactors, trying to take out all of the add-ons, trying to delay the building process of buildings. Yeah. Just doing some damage wherever they can. And what I really like this time is Zanster going for a lot of creep now. We still have this 4th base on the left hand side not being mined from, but at least he's able to use the production of it. And he's going for 8 more meters, so the meter count is going higher and higher, meaning that at some point he might actually be able to just go into a mineral line and take out the turret before it's going to be repaired. And then you have the right to go freely and enjoy your mutas more than you would with turrets in the mineral lines. So there's still a drop at the bottom center for Bluecheese. Rocks are going to be taken out. Okay, we have 1-1 finished, or 1+1 melee, +1 carapace, and +1 flyers. Also finished for Zanster. But +2 and +2 for bio is finished for Bluecheese. So that's pretty good for the Terran here. But this harassment in the back, that's incredibly annoying. Taking out the gases all over the place, taking out some workers here and there. Bluecheese is down to 53 now. And in the meantime, okay, he's taken out the Marines actually. That's a good decision because it wasn't that many Marines. And taking down the engineering bay would be nice as well, since yeah, you just delay the Terran's upgrades. Easy peasy. And I think Zanster is also doing a good job here in decision making, just going for the few Marines that are there. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. All of the meters, all except one going down. Wow. I think Zanster was macroing back there, or was maybe defending the push over here. He was losing so many so many meters, sorry. But yeah, the gold base still being built. So all over the place, Zanster with more than 80 workers, which is quite a lot, and he's not even mining from the gold base here. But his creep spread is still going pretty well, I think, which yeah is supporting his movement and also his vision. And I think he should try to go for the top left with more creep. But yeah, we have a drop right here. Some workers are falling. At the same time, we have lots of Zerglings here, and they could actually go into the main base. So this is cleared up, and yeah, just as he moved forward, the depots were raised, but I think this is still okay for Zanster. But let's watch the gold base, where there is another attack coming in for Bluecheese. And yeah, nice magic boxing there to get the Thor. Yeah, some Widow Mines are there, but they're going to be taken out as well. Still some Zerglings are there, and they actually, yeah, grabbed their way through the depot. So one is going down, or is it going to be repaired? I guess it's burning down, right? Yes, it is. And Zanster moving out to the right. We have another squad of Bluecheese still being here, but this might be taken out sooner or later. This is just delaying of the attack of Zanster. At the same time, Zanster is expanding to the top left-hand side of the map, so far away from all these aggressions. Zanster is just taking the base that might be kind of uncontested. But as I say this, a drop is just going to that location. Oh, and he's boosting there as if he knew of that. I don't know. Or maybe he was just boosting over there to park the units there and then he saw the base. I don't know, but the base is going down. Oh, here. Changeling army. But the thing is, the more Bluecheese moves out with his units, the more medivacs go down, the more stuff is being taken out by the Minas. Oh, did he see the base building? No. And the question is, how long is Bluecheese able to afford his constant pushing here? He does not have the economical situation that he has had before. Like in the former games, he was way better, and wow, this was a waste of banelings into the Thor. I think he could have connected some of them maybe to Marines, which would have been the better trade there. But defend is defend, right? Still, Bluecheese coming in all over the place. Whoa, what? How many banelings are there? 43. Wow, 19 mutas as well. And yeah, we have a lot of banelings coming in. Mutas are trying to magic box as good as possible. Not really that good, but it seems to be enough here in my opinion. There's not even creep and all of the Zergs are just running over Bluecheese's army. It's 100 to 60 army supply. These are going to be taken out. There are some Widow Mines, but really, yeah, that's not what it takes to win the game right here. And Zanster is just rolling in. He's trying to take the win here. The last stand of Bluecheese is this expansion, I guess. And oh wow, just getting your banelings into the command center is, yeah, ballsy, let's say. It's not a move you should do if there are still Marines coming out. But yeah, he decided to change direction there. Thor is going to be taken out. It's 80 over 30 army supply. More and more Zerglings streaming in right there. We see mules still coming down at the gold, so that's it right there. Yeah, Bluecheese calls the GG, and Zanster therefore takes the series 2/1 and qualifies for the final stages of the WCS Challenger.